Guys, Hope here as always, and today I'm going to be doing an overview of Arcanum along with an installation guide. So first thing you want to do, if you don't have it already, is go to java.com, re-download, and agree, start download and install Java. So you go here, run the setup real quick, and I'm going to bring this up. Install it. I already have Java, but this is just to show you. Although with the new Minecraft launcher, it auto installs Java 8, and for my mod, you're going to want Java 8 because that's what's programmed in, so yeah, that's kind of a requirement. So you should be okay if you use the new, which you should be using. Alright, now that's installed, you're going to go to Files, forge.net, hover over 1.7 and go to 1.7.10. I'll leave a link to this page right here in the description below. Click on installer. Yeah, focus page, wait the 6 seconds. Yep. File. Alright. Then you're going to want to go to forge.com. Scroll down a little bit, click on browse projects, mods, and then up here on search, Arcanum, and then click on the top one. I will leave a link to this page in the description below too, so you don't have to go through that whole process. And then you're going to want to click on download. This button right here will download the latest version, 1.1.3, which was just released 22 minutes ago. There was a release prior to that, but it had like a minor, very, very minor bug that I fixed and released. So this has some information you want to know. One, of course, it has the basic description of the mod. Two, if you're having issues or crashes due to this mod, go to this page, issues tab right here, and create a new issues tab, start a new issue. If you don't know the proper way to submit an issue or bug, go watch this guide by Jaded Cat. She explained it very, very well, and if you don't include basically what she shows you how to include, or if you basically don't properly submit it, I'm going to tell you to resubmit it and close the issue. Because it doesn't tell me anything if you don't submit it the proper way. This is basically going to end up being this link here in a bit. And then right here is what I'm currently working on when it comes to Arcanum, and as of a certain date. So as of February 21st, I've been working on the first 1.8 version of Arcanum. And that's it for this page. If you want other older versions of the mod, you can go here and download older versions. But this overview is specifically for the latest version. Images, there will be images added here. So if you want to look at some images of the mod, by the time this is uploaded, you'll be able to see a few. Yeah, I think that's everything. So now that you've downloaded everything, you can go ahead and close that. File Explorer, go to your downloads page. Actually, I'm going to create a new and go to %app data %. You will not need to do this, but I'm doing this quick. Versions, and then delete that. That's good. Alright, so I'm going to go into the Minecraft launcher. And then in my mod testing profile, select whichever profile you're going to install it to, edit profile. And then as you can see, if I scroll all the way down, the latest version I've got right now is 10.13.4.155.8.1710. Alright, we're going to close this. You're going to install Forge, which you downloaded earlier. Fine. I'll install the versions in a bit. Client, server, extract. You're going to want to keep it selected as client. Now that I realize that Java didn't. Because I basically just showed you what to do, so whatever. I have to uninstall the versions for it to finish. So once it's finished, if it successfully installs with Installing Forge 10.13.4, 16.14 for 1710 into the launcher. It'll pop up the screen and have complete. You can just click OK. Go back to the launcher. And then click on Edit Profile. Use version, scroll all the way down, and you'll see that the latest version is now 16.14, and this is the version you're going to want to use because this is what Arcanum is for. Select that version as the release, open game directory, go into mods, and delete this version. I'm having 9 enough items in Code Chicken Core for this. But then you're going to basically take Arcanum from your downloads and drag it into the mods folder with whatever mods you've got installed already as it is. Then save profile, play. That's the basic installation guide. So let's get on to the overview of it. Alright, so I've got mods. Code Chicken Core, 9 enough items in Arcanum. This has some basic information, the version, mod IDs, credits, and the URL to download it. And for information, go to single player. We're going to create a new world, creative, and create. Okay. So we're in a world. Go to the second tab in your creative menu. It will look like this if I press. Oh, yeah, there we go. This is the main creative thing. We have all of the stuff in Arcanum. So let's go over what... Alright, so if we go to files, and then if you click on the version, you'll see it's changelog. So if we click on 1.1.3, the changelog was fermented not showing up in the creative tab and it not having a proper name. Instead, showing tile.fermenter.name. The biggest changelog though is 1.1.2, and that was the last version, which there isn't a review on yet. So we're reviewing this version and 1.1.3. So I fixed the MCU furnace, not allowing hopper input or output, including item cables would not input or output from the MCU furnace. Fixed the arc furnace's same issue. I added a fermenter, which does not have this issue. It does have input and output, so you're good there. Along with bare, unfermented, and fermented, an entire infernal toolset, including the pickaxe, axe, shovel, shears, and hoe. More block transformations for the magic hammer. And I added ore registration for the ore dictionary, which will allow for things like the digital miner to pick up the ores and mine them for you, because the digital miner actually requires a specific ore set. So you can now define that because all the ores are added into the ore dictionary, along with some items. The items are added so that they can be used in crafting recipes from other mods, such as the fires. Textures for the ores have changed. The textures that have changed are blood diamond ore, green sapphire ore, and void diamond ore, along with mod random ore and vanilla random ore. I removed the energy cables as there wasn't a use for them, and I didn't plan on adding a use for them until 1.8, so I just decided to remove them. No point in you seeing them if they don't have a use. So yeah, that is the two sets of changelogs that we're going over this time around. Alright, so the new textures, let's take a look at them. So right off the bat, if you've played with older versions of the mod, you're going to notice that they no longer are colored stone. It's no longer red, black, and green stone for these. They just have the ore look form. And then for these, you'll notice that the texture has changed to be the base texture, along with some randomness to it for the vanilla random ore and the mod random ore. Okay, so that's the texture changes. The MCU furnace and the arc furnace can now allow for hopper input and output. I'm going to show you that, and then we will start looking at some of the new items and go over some of the old items for those of you who haven't played it yet. Nope. Okay. Let's get a cobble for each. We'll throw them there, and you'll see it's decreasing. And then this one actually requires fuel, which you input from the back. And this requires 2 green sapphire fuel. We're just gonna use blocks, but normal fuel block works too. Okay, maybe that one doesn't work. There we go. Alright, so there will be one more release which will allow for fuel to be inputted from the back for you guys. But I'm not gonna bother redoing this entire thing again. And releasing it and then first being like, why is he releasing so much shit? But as you can see, stone's coming into the hopper here. This stuff is probably all done. Yep. Alright, so the latest release, beta 1.1.4, has fixed the issue that we were just having, where it wouldn't input green sapphire fuel blocks from the back. As you can see, they're coming in now. And it also fixed the other bug we were having, where if we shift click it would go to all 3 slots and add items here. Along with the small bug with the arc furnace where I would input anything to it, you could input grass to the top slot using a hopper. So those bugs have been fixed in the latest release 1.1.4. Like I said, it's out now, so be sure to go get that version. But other than that, let's get back to the rest of the review, or overview. Yeah, that. There's a lot for input and output, so you get there. Like I said, I will have one more version, which will be 1.1.4, which will fix the fact that this won't input from the back. I'll do that for you guys. So let's go over some of the basics of this mod, and then we'll go over some of the new items and tile entities and shit too. Let's clear out some space here. Alright. So the thing you're going to find most commonly will be green sapphire ore. Green sapphire ore can be used to make tool sets. I'm actually going to go into Creative Plus. Alright, so it has its own pickaxe, axe, hoe, shovel, spears, and its own sword along with armor. And you can see the recipe for all those here. There's also green sapphire fuel, crafted like this, and the block, which is like that. And then there's the green sapphire block. This is equal to iron in mining level, but it has a little bit more durability. So let's grab the shovel and do a little bit of mining for you guys. Alright. So that's roughly its. Alright. And then the pick. Alright, so that's roughly its mining speed. It has, oh, I won't show the durability, but it has about 9 attack damage with the sword. Alright. So that's that. It's about equal to iron, I believe. Remember right? Oh no, it's a little bit better than iron. Alright. So, that's the green sapphires. Then you'll have the bone ore, sulfur ore, which we'll get one of each, and then we'll get a green sapphire pick. You can actually mine these with stone picks, but you know, whatever. We're just gonna do this. And you'll get random amounts of bones and flesh from these. Nice and simple. You're also going to find a lot of vanilla and mod random ore. Thing is, in order to mine those, you need at least a void diamond pick, which I'll show you the recipe for here in a minute. And this one will give you random amounts of, or a random vanilla thing. It'll give you redstone that time. Let's get a couple more, see what we get. Diamonds, more redstone. Right. So mod, we get blood diamonds. What will give us next? Green sapphire. Alright, but you need a void diamond pick to mine those, and a void diamond pick is crafted with blood diamond sticks, which take a blood diamond. But void diamond which requires you to pick up the void diamond. The void diamonds can only be mined by blood diamonds. Not even diamond pick can mine void diamonds. So don't try to pick these up if you don't have a blood diamond pick, because it's not going to work. Blood diamond picks require you to go to the nether because you need quartz sticks, and the nether quartz. And that'll get you quartz sticks. Alright. That's that. And then each ore has its respective tools. Blood diamond requires blood diamond 6. And then blood diamond requires quartz 6. Void diamond requires blood sticks. And then the armor requires a blood diamond for void diamonds. And then blood diamonds require quartz for its armor. In different locations, as you can see. If you have any eye, you'll be able to see these recipes. I might post them on the curse page. Pictures, I don't know yet. I have added sulfur blocks, easy to craft, bones, and flesh blocks. There's also a torch. You get 32 torches out of 1 stick and 1 green sapphire fuel. So that's 5 sticks, and 1 green sapphire will get you 32 torches. Very nice, and these are a little bit brighter than normal torches, but they do give off light. Not much brighter, just a little bit. Okay. I added crushed apples are another big one. So in order to get these, you take a hammer and an apple, and you can get 6 crushed apples. So you craft a hammer. And then you use the crushed apples to make apple cider, 1 in a water bottle, and you'll get apple cider. You can drink that along with warm apple cider, which you smelt it, and that will give you a bit more. Toast is just bread. Bread's 3 wheat, so on and so forth. And so, yep, this will give you, I think, 4 or 5 hunger bars down here. I think something like that. There's also Mountain Dew, which. Mountain Dew is an empty can, which is iron, water bottle, and Mountain Dew mix. This is how you make the Mountain Dew mix. Not logical, but you know, whatever. I think those are some of the main items, tool-wise. So let's get into the magic stuff. Oh, and then there's the fermenter. This one is actually very, very new. Use the fermenter with. I'll actually show you this one. This doesn't require anything. Use the fermenter with beer, I believe. Is it in here? Nope, not that beer. This beer. One of these beers. There we go. That beer. Okay. That beer. And they stack up to 64, and slowly it'll get you beer. You cannot actually drink these ones. You won't allow you to drink it since it's not fermented. Time that day. Alright. There's a fermenter. This is a fairly new thing in the mod. The arc furnace is definitely one of the main magical items. Let me show you how you craft that. It takes 4 inferno diamonds and an MC furnace. This is 7 void diamond blocks, blood diamond block, and a furnace. But the arc furnace is actually very, very good to have. This thing smelts insanely fast, but it's very expensive. 5 times 4, so that's 20 diamond blocks. 20 times 9 is 180 diamonds to make one of these. But let me see if I can get you at how fast these work. Yeah, so that's definitely worth it. All right, if you've got beer yet. Ew. If you swig it, yeah, you get a little drunk. And the more you drink, the worse this gets. I'm gonna kill myself. I don't want to deal with that. Alright, so I was over here. Go over some of the other main items in the mod. The actual main items, because it's a magical based mod. So the magical item in this mod is the Inferno Diamond. I showed you the recipe. 5 diamond blocks and 4 blaze powder. And some of the magical items, as I said, are the Arc Furnace. You have the Magic Hammer, the Inferno Beating Stick, These two are actually some made items. They're the main weapons, the basic being stick and the Inferno. The Inferno is the magical one. They both have enchantments. This one's because it uses the Inferno diamond. But you have the Inferno beating stick, the magic hammer, the infusion wand, the Inferno diamond sword, and then all these tool sets. There's also an arc wrench. This thing's actually like really cool. So it changes the front. Face you. Kinda cool. Oh. Oh, whoa, no way. Depending on which way you look, it'll change that too. Kinda cool. It was doing the same thing with wood. This thing will actually change wood types too. If I go over here real quick, I'll show you that. Then we'll go back to the magical items. Jungle wood. Spruce, birch, oak. Birch again. Yeah. That thing does change wood types. Kind of weird. But yeah, so there's that thing. But let's get on to some of these tools. So anything Inferno, or using the Inferno diamond, has absolutely no durability. That goes for the tools, that goes for the weapons. The beating stick actually doesn't have durability, nor does the arc wrench, of course. But all the void diamond tools, blood diamonds, all those have durability. Anything with the Inferno, besides the basic beating stick, has durability. So the enchantments on this are all 6 with a 10 on the X. Let's show you the beating stick in action. The Inferno one. This is the fun part. And it does have looting, so you do have a chance of getting more out. Looting 6. But the magic hammer, this thing is used for transformations. Let me, if I can find. I can spawn some in. But yeah, if there's no transformation for it, it will actually light the block on fire. But stone turns into coal. Like I say, you have to be careful though. It will light stuff on fire if it doesn't find something, or if you're just facing weird. Coal turns into a coal block turns into iron. An iron block turns into diamond. No, an iron block turns into gold. 1 gold. And it's just 1 gold ingot per 9 iron, or iron block basically. And then 9 gold or 1 block turns into 1 diamond, and then I think diamond turn? I don't remember. I don't think it did. It might have though. Now in a minute. It does. Turns into emerald. Alright. So then there's also some infernal stuff that happens. I think a blood diamond block turns into a void diamond. Yep. And then a green sapphire turns into blood diamond or something like that. I believe. There's a way to do blood diamond. What it is. Was it 2 diamond blocks? No. I don't remember. But something like that. And then alright. So this infusion wand. Like it says, it auto smelts everything. There's not much use for it with other items, but it will auto smelt any block you're looking at. If it can't smelt it, it touches it. So yeah. Alright. The Inferno Diamond Sword has 24 damage. It will kill basically anything at 1 hit. If the player isn't using armor, they're dead. And it has fire damage. 2, and sharpness. Alright. Let me show you some of these tools. I'm going to show you these two. It'll give you a basic gist. These do not have durability. And I believe this guy has durability. A lot of it, so it's a while. Yeah, this thing just has a lot of durability. But the infernal tools do not. So these are insanely quick. They do silk touch. Yeah, this has dirt. It'll auto smelt or silk touch, depending on which one is available. So yeah, it'll fill an inventory pretty quick. And they quadruple the output of any ores. So 1 green sapphire gets you 4, 1 iron gets you 4 iron, 1 diamond gets you 4 diamonds, so on and so forth. You get the point. That's cool. That goes for all those tools, and none of them have durability. So once you get them, they last forever. But they're stupidly expensive. There are 3 types of infernal swords. This one doesn't do anything. One places torches infinitely. This one places fire. You cannot convert between the two, so yeah, be careful which one you pick. Let's look at recipes. This requires 2 infernal beating sticks and an inferno diamond for the fusion wand. And yeah, that's pricey. It's 5 times 6 is 30 blocks. 30 times 9 is 270 diamonds, I think, if I calculated that right. Or basic being 6. So that's how you make those. Then that's how you make that one. That's how you make that one. Pretty simple. The infernal axe, 2 beating 6, and 3 infernal diamonds. 2 shovel, ears, and the infernal peg. So that's how you make all of those. That's basic. We're gonna go test this guy in a different dimension though. There you go. Let's go test this guy out. This stuff does not have armor. There will be in 1.8 though. Okay. Go kill this. Let's see how fast this. I've actually never tested this thing against the Android. So we'll see this, and then that'll be it. The rest of it you're gonna have to find out on your own. That's not one hit, but one hit does quite a bit of damage. If you can spam it, you can get him pretty quick. Nice. So if you can spam it, you can get him pretty quick. If you can't spam it, well, you don't get it pretty quick, but these things have looting on them, so you get ender pearls and everything pretty easily. But anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this overview. Granted, it was kind of boring. But that's the basics of the mod. 1.8, there will be a lot more functionality. There will be a lot more added to it, so I can't wait to release it. Go check me out on Beam. I generally do development on Arcanum during streams throughout the week. I'll probably start doing like 1 a week. I'll have a link to Beam below. All the download links that you will need are also in the description below. Enjoy the mod. It has server and client side in one jar file, so there's no need to separate between the two. If you're going to install it on a server, you just download the same one that you're going to give to all the clients. And I think that's everything. If you have any questions, leave them below or go put them on the curse page. And yeah, enjoy the mod. And can't wait for 1.8. Like I said, go check me out on the Beam so you can see all the new stuff that we made. I stream Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. on Monday and Wednesday, and that's MTS or UTC -7. And then on Friday I stream 10 to 4. Yeah, like I said, all the links for this mod are down below. Hope you guys enjoy it, and I will see you guys